What are the regulatory challenges for low Earth orbit satellites? Have you ever wondered how many satellites orbit our planet and what it takes to manage them? Low Earth orbit satellites are becoming more common, but they come with their own set of challenges. Let's break down the regulatory hurdles that these satellites face. Low Earth orbit satellites operate at altitudes ranging from about 160 to 2,000 kilometers above the Earth. They play a key role in providing global internet coverage, Earth observation, and communications. However, their rapid growth raises several regulatory issues that need to be addressed by governments and policymakers. First, the regulatory environment is quite complex. Because these satellites serve a global audience, no single country can regulate the entire industry. Operators must navigate a mix of national and international regulations to get the necessary licenses. This includes spectrum allocation, landing rights, and ground station approvals. This complexity can slow down deployment and limit operations. So far, only a few companies like Starlink and Eutelsat OneWeb have achieved a broad global reach. Some nations are cautious about granting licenses due to concerns over sovereignty and cybersecurity. Next, we have spectrum management, which is a major regulatory challenge. Low Earth orbit satellites need access to radio frequencies to communicate. However, the radio spectrum is limited and heavily utilized by various services. Efficient allocation and coordination of these frequencies are essential to avoid interference between satellites and terrestrial networks. Regulatory frameworks must set clear rules for spectrum sharing and encourage international cooperation to optimize usage. Another pressing issue is space traffic management and orbital debris mitigation. The increasing number of low Earth orbit satellites raises the risk of collisions, which can create debris that threatens other spacecraft. Regulations must enforce standards for satellite design, operation, and end-of-life disposal to minimize debris creation. Coordinated international efforts are necessary to track objects in orbit and manage traffic to prevent accidents. Cybersecurity is also a significant concern. Low Earth orbit satellites are vulnerable to cyberattacks and unauthorized access. Strong regulatory frameworks are needed to establish security standards and ensure compliance. Protecting critical satellite infrastructure from malicious actors requires collaboration among governments, industry, and international organizations. Lastly, there is the challenge of balancing innovation with regulatory oversight. The fast pace of technological advancement in low Earth orbit satellite capabilities demands flexible and adaptive regulatory approaches. Policymakers must create frameworks that encourage investment and innovation while maintaining safety and security standards. In summary, the main regulatory challenges for low Earth orbit satellites include navigating complex licensing regimes, managing spectrum allocation, coordinating space traffic, ensuring cybersecurity, and developing regulations that support innovation. Addressing these challenges requires international cooperation and clear policy frameworks. Governments must work together to harmonize regulations, protect sovereignty, and promote a competitive market while ensuring the long-term sustainability of space activities.